We're freaking ourselves out already.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah. I'm trying to capture the sounds that we're hearing out there. So we're having so much fun right now. We decided to come to the White Mountains for Halloween night, and it is a full moon. And it's what did you say the moon was?
I think it's the Hunter's Blue Moon or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it happened the last time was like 74 years ago, so it's really cool. And what's really neat is we can actually see the mountains. We didn't think that we would be able to see them, but with the moon being so bright, we can actually see the snow on the mountains.
Yeah, so pretty.
It is, and it's fun. We just love driving around and spooking ourselves out. So what a better way to do that than on Halloween night in the White Mountains.
Hopefully we see some bears tonight.
Yeah, and some ghouls. After an amazing and relaxing night in the White Mountains, we headed off for the next part of our journey, and you know how much we love to explore. So it's 7 a.m. We woke up in the mountains. Love it. And we're on our way to go get coffee. I'm getting an iced coffee. That's a true New Englander. Iced coffee year-round. So we are getting ready to head out. We're going to be leaving very shortly. We're just having our coffee and relaxing a little, and I'm doing a little more research. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper into this place to give you guys as much information as possible about it. All right, here we go. Starting to enter in on the path. It's getting a little cloudy because it is supposed to rain this afternoon, but we're hoping it's going to hold off. It's very chilly. Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's very chilly, though. Oh, I love the sounds of the leaves crunching. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, careful. Oh, there's like no leaves left on the trees, really.
All right, we're heading to Thornton's Gore?
Yeah.
Thornton's Gore.
It's an old settlement, so it's considered a ghost town now. The settlement that once was.
Right in the middle of the White Mountain National Forest. Beautiful hill.
It is.
What's that from there?
Oh, I see that. I don't know.
Is that somebody over there? It is.
I mean, it might be. There's camping over here, so.
Car.
Oh, that's probably the road we're seeing from over there. And the freaking ourselves out continues.
Wow. That's right.
It's actually better, I think, that all the leaves are off the trees because we've gone places before, like Enchanted Forest, and it was the middle of summer, and we missed a lot of things because you couldn't really see, like, if there's old foundations and things in the woods. It's really hard to spot them, but when it's clear like this, they just kind of stand right out. There's the old wall right there, see it? With the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Going back there. Make sure you duck. Limbo. How low can you go? Go. Woo. All right. All right, I think we just spotted our first foundation. See, again, if the leaves were on the trees over here, we probably would have never spotted this.
No.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a little path you can walk in here. It's cleared out a little bit. Because this is off of the main path.
Okay.
Watch out, there's a little stub there. Oh, look at this old can over here. That's awesome. Here it is. Another old piece there. So this was someone's home right here. Oh, I can hear the water running too.
Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of these villages were built close to water sources.
Yep.
So,
It could be self-sustained.
yeah.
We're going to tell you a little bit about the history, but there's a lot here. Yes, we found the old cemetery. Wow. Now this is some real history right here. My goodness. Look how old these are.
Who passed this way? Please don't erase traces of America's past. Archaeological and historic sites hold clues to America's past. If disturbed, a part of our heritage may be lost forever. Sites and artifacts on public lands are protected by federal law. If you discover such remains, please leave them undisturbed. Report your discoveries to the Forest Service personnel.
So to start off with some history, Thornton Gore was a thriving farming community, and it was a whole village here, and it actually had a logging industry here as well. And it started development in 1804.
Now, by the 1860s, the Civil War had taken many men away from this farming village, and many of the men that survived the war decided that they would rather try farming elsewhere rather than come back to the village. And for that reason, the population of the village began to drastically dwindle.
Another thing that contributed to the dwindling population here was the Industrial Revolution. A lot of the women decided to leave the village here to go work in large textile mills. So even more, bringing the population less and less as time went on. So it's definitely hard to imagine right now, but when this town was thriving in its peak, it had 22 farms, it had a school, a church, and a sawmill.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Ooh, I can hear the sound of the water. I think it's right up there, yep.
Yep.
So we should be seeing the remnants of the old sawmill very shortly. All I can say is that if it was summer right now, I would be jumping right into that water.
She's not lying. She would
No. There's nothing like swimming in this fresh water. As cold as it is, it's so rejuvenating. I'm actually tempted to dip my toes in right now. This is so exciting. We finally found the old sawmill, and it was so funny because we stopped and we just saw a foundation and we said, oh, awesome, another foundation. And as I'm panning over, I'm recording this, and I didn't even realize that that's the piece of old equipment that we were trying to find. So it was a pretty big surprise to know that it was right there. So what you're seeing behind us here is remnants of the town's sawmill. It was built in 1860. Now that's a piece of history right there.
Yeah, great American history. Very old American history.
So as this village started to dwindle more and more and started to become more abandoned, New Hampshire Land Company purchased most of this land in the area. They increased logging and they built more logging roads. So essentially, this town became a ghost town, and all that's left are the remnants that you're seeing today.
It's unfortunate, it really is.
It's amazing that you can still come though. Again, history, that's our thing. We love it. We love to come to these places and feel it. So this was definitely a score. We saw a lot of really cool things here today.
Yeah, big time.
I really wish I could put into words for you guys what a special place exploring has in our hearts. You know, you can get stressed out in your daily life, work, everything, we do as well. But this is the sort of thing that's like our personal little slice of heaven. You know, we live to explore, packing up the car, not knowing where it's going to take us, and then you end up places like this. And we're really excited that we get to bring you guys along on our journey as well. That's really special for us too. We love to be able to show these amazing places, and we love having you guys along with us. So welcome to our little piece of heaven.